What's up, everyone? And this is Tuesday's Roundup, your weekly update news for April 30th, 2018. Let's go. What's up, everyone? And this is Tuesday's Roundup. This is the last Tuesday Roundup for the month of April. So, like I stated, this is the last Tuesday's roundup for the month of April, and this is going to be a special Tuesday roundup. We're going to get in touch on what happened during the week. There's not that much that happened during the last week. There's only one big thing that happened. We'll get in touch on that too as well. Also, we're going to get in touch with, sorry, not in touch, we're going to touch on everything Free Comic Book Day. We're going to touch on as much as we can today, and then we'll transfer some special ones tomorrow on weekly Wednesdays, just a bit, so that this doesn't run too long. First things first is that news from last week. All right. Wow, my voice just went 2 octanes in there. So the Venom trailer has actually dropped. The second Venom trailer has dropped, and we got to see the full Tom Hardy suits. I mean, it was dropped during CinemaCon. It's not that you got to see the full Venom itself. I'll post it right here. All of you guys have seen this already. This is essentially what the Venom thing looked like, and it's literally close to the original source. Not a lot of people know about this full Venom right here. It's actually a homage shot to Venom Lethal Protector, which the movie is going to be based out of. That's why they focused on this part of the Venom and in the trailer, because they literally took this shot, and if you put it side by side just like this with the other Venom with the Lethal Protector cover, part 1, it's almost similar to it. The most interesting part that a lot of people don't see, that didn't see during the trailer, is that his transformation from Eddie Brock to the Venom itself. Now, there are different transformations in Venom. I believe the Todd McFarlane Venom, it actually consumes him upwards. In the past, it actually consumed his head all the way up. I believe in recent renditions, it's a mix of both. Essentially, it consumes them upwards, and then you see the Venom head. But the very interesting part on this movie is that they chose to go with the Spider-Man animated series consuming Eddie Brock's head. So essentially, there's more to that transformation than a lot of people take credit for. Take credit for. The consumption of the head itself is not going through like this and then consuming his head to a Venom symbiote look. It's more so going this way. It's consuming him this way, because that is actually, again, that was from the Spider-Man animated series. They went with the Spider-Man animated series consumption of the head, because the logic is it's not consuming his head. It's actually becoming a helmet protecting Eddie Brock's head. So it's actually going this way, kind of like a helmet. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Comment down below, hit that like button if you thought that also, if you caught that too as well. The transformation was actually brilliant. I like the whole transformation from the homage to the animated series there. That was actually pretty cool. So that's out right now. That trailer, I don't have to put the link down below, because chances are you guys have already seen it. The other thing is, I think there was a very small indie film that came out this week on Thursday nights. I think it's called Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, so actually no, before I go through the Infinity War, I forgot to actually transition to this. So the Venom movie's coming out, and our our friends at Sony Pictures are actually kind enough to actually send us this. This is the Venom poster in here. So we have a bunch of these that came in. So what's gonna happen is that on Free Comic Book Day, you will get this Venom poster. Supplies are very limited, so what's going to happen is that the first, I would say the first 30 people, about 30 to 40 people, I think that's how much we got. The first 30, 40 people in line will get this swag as well. So it's actually a nice poster. It's nice and glossy and everything. I don't want to touch it too much because my fingers are going to do. I'm not wearing my gloves. So so this is worth nothing anymore. Well, I chose this one because this is smudge. So so this is already ruined as it is. So yeah, so the first 30, 20 people will get this Venom poster in here on Free Comic Book Day. So getting back to Avengers. Avengers came out this week, and their first 3 days, that's not even 3 days, I would say 4 days. Their 4-day premiere, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then this Sunday that just passed. Wow, man. What they do, like $630 million worldwide, and they did like 300 million or a little bit over than that during the weekend. It's insane. The Avengers is a beast right now. The last time I've seen something like this was Star Wars, and then the last time I've seen this much hype was it was Titanic or Star Wars Episode 1. The Phantom Menace, that was the last time I've seen something like this, and all on both times are like on the record book. So I'm very fortunate enough that I'm able to see this again. And I did see the movie. And the movie was great. You know, we don't have a movie. I'm not gonna review the whole movie itself. Why? It's because a lot of our customers actually come by in here and actually we chat about the movies in here. So feel free when you guys come by this Wednesday we'll definitely chat about the movie. We'll let you know. All the staff here at the store have seen the movie, and we'll tell you what we like about the movie and what we didn't like about the movie. So the movie was great. It's especially the way it's presented. I love the way it was presented. It was presented as every other Marvel movie that have been released in the last 10 years, starting from Iron Man until to this point, are just tie-ins. That's the way it was presented. It was amazing. They presented as these are tie-ins, and then when they finally presented the actual main story, you get the end piece, right? So I like the way it was done. Congratulations to the Russo brothers and their Bravo. So I guess if you haven't seen the movie, go ahead and watch that movie in there. It's no secret, I can tell you right now, if you haven't seen the movie, definitely skip this part right now. Everybody dies, essentially. Well, one can argue that not everybody dies, but just watch it for yourself. Watch it for yourself. You'll enjoy it. Trust me, it's worth the money. It's worth the wait. I will tell you that this month that passed, it was a Avengers Thanos theme. So a lot of our I would say true believers that came out were all Thanos themed. So this month's true believers are going to be Fantastic Four theme. So that's that for that week. So to get started on the Free Comic Book Day special for this week, news for Tuesday's roundup, we're gonna go with, here's my trusty notes in here. We will go with the online store. So the online store is going to be up and running again on Wednesday. As you guys know, we shut down the online store. It gets shut down every month because we have to take inventory out and take inventory in, because our online store is now a prepay store, so we can do prepays in there. So our prepay section of our store is set to go back online again this Wednesday on May 2nd, and then you can start prepaying for new key issue releases coming on the month of July. If you happen to be in the store, our whiteboard over there has now been updated, and with the FOC dates, I'll put the FOC date in here on Wednesday, on tomorrow, on weekly Wednesday. We're gonna put the FOC date in there, and the FOC date will be, if I can see it from here, it's May 22nd at 8 p.m. So the FOC date for everything coming up for the month of July will be on May 22nd. But again, the online store for prepays for DC, Marvel, and Independent will go up online on Wednesday. I would say around 6 a.m. It'll be up online, but if you are interested to see what is going to be released in the month of July for prepays, our whiteboard is already set in there, so and that would be set and ready for everybody to do their prepays. So for we're gonna do a brief recap on what's going on with Free Comic Book Day. I will let you guys know that everything that we're going to be announcing today and tomorrow on weekly Wednesday is set in stone. They are solidified. There is no going back. There's no going back. We're not going to change our mind. We're not going to make a decision today and then change our mind the next day. No, none of that. Okay, we're not going to change our mind. It's set on stone. Also, everything is going to be in schedule. We have over 300 people coming in here, and again, like I said, between this store and Tate's here in Southern Florida, Tate's and this store are the only store that has over 300 people, and I like to thank every single one of you guys expected to come by during Free Comic Book Day, and I promise you guys we're gonna try our best so that this will be a Free Comic Book Day for you guys to remember. This is something that we want to deliver, something that you guys haven't experienced here in Miami, Free Comic Book Day that you haven't experienced here in Miami. We always want to give you the best experience and the best customer service in here, and I hope from the last year or so we've come close to delivering that. We feel like we haven't come close to that, so we always strive to give you guys the best in there. And this Free Comic Book Day, it's no exception. We will definitely try to please you guys as much as possible in here. Definitely blow your experience in here for what a comic book store should be here in Miami. So this Free Comic Book Day, because of the attendance that we have and what we're going to be providing to people, this Comic Book Day will be the biggest Free Comic Book Day here in Miami. So don't miss that out. So to start off the Free Comic Book Day announcements, the recap is this. We're gonna go through the recap. 1, we will have Task Force 27 in here. They're going to be here starting at 10 a.m. first thing in the morning. They will be here and they will start setting everything up. You're more than welcome to take pictures with them. That's what they're here for. They're going to come in here so you guys can take pictures with them. They are the G.I. Joes and Cobra Commanders cosplayers in here. So they're nationally well known, and they're amazing people, and I like to thank them too as well. They're one of the first ones to confirm that they will coming in this store. Another one that's going to be coming in this store too as well is Cool Stuff Games. Cool Stuff Games are going to be here in the store. I'm going to put in the bottoms in here. Sorry, I should have started with this. All the announcements I'm going to be saying, all the recap, the bottom part in here is basically the times that they will be here. I don't put in the bottom or the top, the times that they will be here. Since we have a lot of people coming in throughout the whole day, everyone is scheduled to come on a separate time. So Cool Stuff Game and Task Force 27, their schedule is going to be in the bottom or in the top in here. So Cool Stuff Games are going to be here too as well, and they're going to be conducting their own raffle as well. Tomorrow on weekly Wednesdays, we're going to let you know what time the raffle is and what they're going to be raffling off. So Cool Stuff Game is going to be here, and they're going to be raffling. They're going to be doing their own raffle and giveaway as well. Another one that's going to be here too as well is Mad Cave. Mad Cave, the independent publisher here in Miami. They were inaugurated back in 2014. They have a few books that have gone digital. Now they are on hardcover, and one of which that came out first is Battle Cats. Battle Cats is out now. Some of you have gotten Battle Cats here at the store. We will have Battle Cats number 2, 3, and 4, and number 5 is already on its way. We have a few people that's actually subscribed to Battle Cats, so if you want to find out about Battle Cats, Mad Cave's going to be here too as well. I believe they're going to be giving away some free comic books too as well. Mad Cave's going to be here. They're also going to be giving away free swag. Now, the swag they're going to be giving away, from what I'm hearing, is there's some free t-shirts in there too as well. So it is going to be limited, so you want to be one of the first to actually receive those free swag. So Mad Cave, we want to say thank you to Mad Cave as well for coming in. They're one of the first ones to confirm too as well. And also, without any spoilers and just a vague teaser, this store and Mad Cave are partnering up to do something big for you guys, and it's really good. It's really good. We're just hammering in some kinks in there, just hitting it really hard. So we're hammering in some kinks, and hopefully we can make that announcement pretty soon for you guys too as well. And it's really going to be big, and it's really nice. Some of you may have heard it already. Some of you may have heard it already, but formal announcement will be made pretty soon. So Mad Cave Studios are going to be here too as well. Now, along with Mad Cave Studios too as well, we have a few more coming in too as well. We have two of one of the most popular, I would say, podcasts and group sites here in Miami. We have Cosplay Fame coming in here, as well as Fan Freaks. So Cosplay Fame and Fan Freaks are going to be here too as well. They will be at the store doing their own podcast too as well during Free Comic Book Day. And during Free Comic Book Day, what they're going to do is that they're going to be coming around the stores and actually just interviewing you guys. Don't be afraid, just say hi. They're going to be doing their podcast in here. This Free Comic Book Day is sponsored by it's co-sponsored by Cosplay Fame too as well. So they're gonna be here. They're gonna be interviewing some people in here that's visiting us. Fan Freaks is also here, and they're also co-hosting the Dragon Ball Z tournament that we have here too as well. So the Dragon Ball Z tournament too is taking place here at this store. What's going to happen is that we will be taking competitors can definitely sign up now, or they can sign up on the day of the tournament. We do need 16, actually 15. No, there is an announcement there too as well on Friday. So we're going to need 14 people in there too as well. So for a tournament there, so that's gonna be great. So we're gonna be taking competitors on the day of for the tournament, for the Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament, and there is going to be a prize. And watch out for Weekly Wednesdays. This Wednesday, tomorrow, what that price will be. So tomorrow we're going to make that announcement what the price is for the Free Comic Book Day Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament. Finally, we're going to go through our artists that's going to be here too as well. Actually, before we go to the artists, we have one more too as well that's going to be coming in. We have One Blood. We are going to be doing a blood drive. So we're going to be going through a blood drive here too as well. I've mentioned this before. So if you can, please give blood. This is something for, you guys are going to be doing something good. So I say just do it. I mean, not only that, if you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War yet, if you give blood, they give you a free movie ticket. So give blood, see Infinity War for free. That should be a tagline. One blood, give blood. see Infinity War for free. All right, so before we get to the artists, I'm gonna let you guys know too as well, we're gonna have some vendors in here too as well, selling their own books too as well. Classic books, you're looking at Silver Age, Bronze Age books too as well. The prices are vary. There may be one that's gonna be selling some for $1 or so, but they will be here first thing in the morning. They have their own tables, but not only that, but there's one vendor in here that everyone that I've told to is looking forward to. His name is Caesar. Great guy, great dude, awesome guy. I went through his we do a service in here where we go through the books that you may have inherited, or your father gave it to you. Yeah, you may have inherited and you're not sure what you have. We do go through services in here where we go through it and let you know what the key issues are that you should be keeping, and the ones that you can be selling for cheap. Caesar's gonna be here, and man, his collection is amazing. You gotta have to be the first ones in here in the morning to actually get the good ones in his stuff, because chances are it's gonna be gone. I'm gonna show you guys one of the stuff that he has, like a few things that he has in here. Okay, so first things first, this is one of the things that he has. So I had to borrow this so I can show you what his collection looks like. He has this. He has Amazing Spider-Man number 43. So a lot of people may recognize this, but for the ones who hasn't, Amazing Spider-Man number 43 is First Mary Jane. So he has this in one of his collections. So this is actually his, and this is going to be up on sale too as well. Okay, so he's selling this First Mary Jane. Now it may not be in the greatest condition that people may expect it to be, but the fact of the matter is, this is part of history. It's not in that bad condition. You can still save this. That's no problem. But it is part of history. This is First Mary Jane, guys. So he's gonna have this on his pile too as well. Another that he's going to be having on his pile is this too as well. So not much people might recognize this, and some people may recognize this, and some that hasn't. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 238. So for the people that recognize what this is, yes, this is the first Hobgoblin, and this is the one with the tattoos. That's always the question when they see this. Is this the one with the tattoo? Yes. This is the first Hobgoblin with the tattoos. And for the ones who haven't recognized this Hobgoblin here, when it first introduced in here, he did have tattoos. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 238, and he does have tattoos, and he's going to be selling this too as well. As of right now, it's looking really good. I haven't even mentioned Hulk 105, Hulk 102. I also haven't mentioned first Green Goblin, first Harry Osborn turned into Green Goblin, second appearance of Kingpin, the second appearance of Black Panther, first Moon Knight, first Rocket Raccoon. Man, it just goes on. He has a certified CGC, Golden CGC of Sam Wilson. First Sam Wilson, first Falcon signed by Stan Lee, and first Giant Man signed by Stan Lee. His collection is amazing. So if you want to be one of the first one to get first crack at this, you gotta be here early in the morning. Now, there are a few people that are already interested on this, so there's a good chance that there might be a small lineup just for him. So if you want to be one of the first, just try to be here early. The doors do open at 10 a.m., but we do encourage people to come here a little bit early just for the lineup. So he may have his own lineup, so definitely something to watch out for. All right, so now we're gonna get through the artists. So we have Mr. Greg Kirkpatrick coming in here. He's gonna be here bright and early. He's gonna be here at 11 o'clock. So he's gonna be here at 11 o'clock. He's gonna be here, I believe, until 6. Mr. Greg Kirkpatrick's gonna be here. I know I've showed you guys already, but this is some of his work. His work is amazing. Okay, he is going to be doing some sketches in there too as well. He's going to be doing some sketches for $20, but if you want a sketch just like this one, this this amazing looking Wally West sketch in here. So if you want something like this, detail and like color and everything, that might take a little bit while in there. So there's a different pricing for that too as well. But why wouldn't you want to get this? I mean, Mr. Greg Kirkpatrick in here is actually, he's a local artist here in Miami, and he's done work in Savage Dragon, you know, for Marvel and DC too as well. But quite recently, he has done work for Rick and Morty. And yes, for all the Rick and Morty fans, you want to be here early in the morning, because he is going to be bringing some prints that are Rick and Morty prints, but also some books that he did exclusively for Rick and Morty books. So if you want to get a hold of that, you got to be here early. So he's going to be here. Mr. Greg Kirkpatrick will be here early. I do expect a little bit of a line for him too as well. So if you want something done by commission by him, definitely let him know. He is going to be charging below con price too as well. So I would like to thank Mr. Greg Kirkpatrick for saying yes to coming to this store. You know, definitely it's going to be packed in here. So try to be one of the first ones in here if you want something sketched by him as well. Another artist that we're going to be having here, I guess, like I said before, we're going to have Ali in here. Ali's going to be here first thing in the morning too as well. She does do a lot of digital art. This is one of her arts in here, and they look amazing. Don't be surprised if you hear her name sometime in the near future just blowing up. So if you want something original done by her before she starts blowing up, definitely get in here, and then she can definitely do some sketches for you as well. And finally, we are very much grateful and humble that she chose to come back. Miss Vanessa Del Rey will be back here too as well. So for everyone who is going to get a sketch by Vanessa in here, there is going to be a lineup again. If you want a sketch too as well and your book signed, there is going to be a lineup. So there's going to be a separate lineup for everyone that's going to get their book signed, and there's going to be a separate lineup for everyone who's trying to get something sketched by her too as well. So we're going to be organized in there. The last time that she was here, well, it looked like this. Yeah, there was a lot of people that came too as well. So but I know there's a lot of people that missed out on it too as well. So she is coming back the second time around. So for everyone who kind of missed out on her, this is your second chance of actually meeting up with Miss Vanessa Del Rey and getting your stuff signed. Not only that, but she's doing sketches. She's doing sketches below con prices. So if you want a 6x9 done by her by a head bust, you're looking at about $50 in there. If you want something sketched by her, you're looking at $100. But if you want something done with ink and shadowing, and she's taking her time with it, for a blank cover, we stated this earlier last week that you gotta have to drop off your blank covers from last week, I believe from last week's Wednesday all the way down to this Wednesday. This Wednesday is the last day. Actually, not just this Wednesday, but this Wednesday afternoon around 1 p.m. That's your last day. She will be by to pick up all this, all the blank covers. For it, if you want something done with precision by her. Right now, currently, she has 7 books that she's going to be doing. There's 7 books that she's going to be sketching, and she's going to be doing inking and shadow and everything. She's going to take her time with it. Excuse me. That is that's my watch again. You guys know I for some reason my watch just likes to interrupt me in the phone, yeah, my phone. So Miss Vanessa Del Rey will be back here. So now, if you want something sketched with her, sketched by her, take her time and everything. Your last day is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. I would say 1 p.m. is your last day. She's gonna be by tomorrow, Wednesday in the afternoon, to pick up all those stuff. So definitely get your blank covers ready. Drop it off today. Don't wait till the last minute, because you never know what's going to happen. So if you want something done, original Vanessa Del Rey, definitely come by and drop those off, along with payment too as well. Sorry. So now the announcement that some people probably been waiting for. I know I've already said we're gonna have the schedules and all that, because we have almost 300 people. We have 300 people coming in. Everything's gonna be scheduled so that it's not too crowded in the store. I know I've said that before, and I said it's gonna be out on Thursday, then it's gonna be out on Friday, then Saturday. Okay. this is what's going to happen. Follow the link below. Okay, follow the link below. That is our official Free Comic Book Day site, basically done by freecomicbookday.com, which is the same people that actually felicitates comicbooksearch.com. Well, you know, where you actually search for comic book stores. Hold on. Sorry, TV's loud again. Comic book search locator. That's it. They're the same people who actually facilitates that. So if you go to freecomicbookday.com, you type in your zip code in there, it will appear this. But just to save you guys some time, this is the link over here. Just click on that link there. Actually, it's not going to be here. It's going to be in the description below. Click on that description below. All the times and the schedule that everyone's going to be arriving is on that schedule there too as well. So everything is going to be timed and scheduled, so that's not too crowded here. Not only that, but we're also going to be scheduling some comic books that we're going to be releasing. Now, currently, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 main comic books, key issue comic books that's going to be released on Free Comic Book Day. And what we're going to do is that we're going to be releasing them in certain times or different waves. Okay, we're going to release them on different waves. Wave 1 is going to be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then wave 2 will be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we have tons of free comic book that's going to be coming out. We are going to be releasing them in waves. So they're going to be released on different waves. There's going to be a bunch of free comic book that's going to be coming out, but I want to touch on these 7 key comic books that's going to be released during Free Comic Book Day, and it's going to be on different waves because these are the books that a lot of people are looking forward to. So we're going to release this in 2 waves. Again, that's going to be wave 1 at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then wave 2 will be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we got some morning people and we got some afternoon people. So these are the key books that's going to be released on Free Comic Book Day. There's going to be Avengers Assemble that's going to be coming out too as well. There is a key book that's part of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shattered Grid storyline that's also going to be released. The very first ever Overwatch comic book that's going to be released is going to be is on Free Comic Book Day as well. And then there's also going to be a Pokemon comic book too that's going to be released. Invader Zim that's going to be released, as well as Disney Princess Ariel that's going to be released. And finally, Transformers Unicron is also going to be released. So again, these books are going to be released in waves. They're all going to be released first at 10 a.m. and then to 1 p.m. So if we run out between those times, do not worry. There's going to be another wave from 3 p.m. From 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. that's going to be released too as well. Now, now, part of this wave that I didn't mention yet is DC Comics #0. Again, this comic book store, Multiverse Corps Comics, is the only comic book store here in Miami that's going to be giving that away for free. 100% free to everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a subscriber or not. You will get this for free. And DC Nation #0 will be part of that wave too as well. We're also going to release that in waves. First wave at 10 o'clock and then 1 p.m. then 3 to 5. So if you do not get one between those between waves, so let's just say you didn't get one in wave 1, you can definitely be here again on wave 2. And we're gonna get and you will get that too as well. We are going to be if it gets too crowded and whatnot, we're gonna have a lineup for wave 2 for each wave. So but yeah, that's gonna be released along with everyone else. It's gonna be released in different waves. Wave 1 and then wave 2. So so everybody gets a free comic book. Another final announcement that we want to say in Free Comic Book is that, again, we want to apologize and that we're going back on our word and say that everyone can get, per person, get two books per title. Unfortunately, because of the size that we have right now, you can only get one book per title. So we won't be able to honor that, and I do apologize for that. But I also want to thank everybody that's going to be coming in here. We want Free Comic Book Day to be an amazing experience for everybody. So, and we also want everybody to receive a free comic book. So in order for that to happen, you can only take one free comic book per title. So you can only take one Overwatch, one Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, one Transformer Unicorn, and one DC Nation number 0. Now, can you come back later on and get this again? Technically, yes. Technically, you can, but we may have to facilitate that a little bit stronger because you already got one, and we want others to get one too as well. So we don't want everybody to miss out on it, and some individuals may get like 2 or 3. We don't want that to happen. We want everybody to enjoy Free Comic Book Day. So so we may enforce that if we notice you and you know that you've already gotten one, we may say that you can't get another one. You can't get another one of the same title. You can get all the other ones. You can get a Riverdale, but the other ones, no, you won't be able to do that. And I know, hopefully you guys understand. We just want this to be an experience for everybody, and everybody deserves a free comic book on Free Comic Book Day. So definitely please keep that in mind when Free Comic Book Day does happen this May 5th. Other than that, that is the big news for this week's Tuesday's Roundup. Tune in tomorrow on Weekly Wednesday, where we announce the second half for Free Comic Book Day 2 as well. We are almost ready in here for Free Comic Book Day, possibly on Thursday or Friday. There's going to be some rearranging in the store, so don't be afraid. It's going to go back to what you guys usually used to. But for Free Comic Book Day, we're just going to rearrange everything so that you get to see what it actually looks like. So with that being said, again, if you have any questions, let me know. Let Christian know. Let Eugenio know. Let Kevin know. And as always, you can always let Lewis know. And as I always say in the past, direct all your complaints and your frustration towards Lewis. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Until then, I will see you guys on Weekly Wednesdays tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.